the Dr. Oba, whatever they call that fool. He's not a doctor, he's just a stupid idiot. So let me tell you this. I came from West Africa, Liberia. If I come in this country and not focus on things that I'm supposed to do and start to commit crime, I won't even be able to afford an apartment for my children. Just for me and my children will be homeless. And you know, a lot of people will not look at me. But when I came into the country, I was facing on the government. You know, the government had to do this for me. So I was being lazy, although I'm not lazy, but I was being lazy. I don't want to work because I have my mindset that American government, you know, supposed to do stuff for me. So I start to face on that they're supposed to do stuff for me. But why is it America government had to do everything for you when you're strong, capable to work? Like yesterday, I saw the young girl video that said when even the man live with you, you don't have to put your child support if you don't want to put your child support, but you can get benefit for that man and your children. Or you can move yourself out of the way and only put your children on the paper. And don't put the man and don't put yourself. That way you will get benefit. Why is that not a problem? They got men that living in home depending on food stamp, cash, and all of these things and don't want to work. But you expect America to prosper. So you, the black people that work so hard, imagine your great grandmother work hard. And some of them went back home and travel back home. A lot of them travel to Liberia, that built Liberia, that, you know, bring some of our ancestors might be, you know, former slave. We don't know that. But that cannot hold me back. It never hold me back because nobody held me up as a slave. Got it? Nobody held me up as a slave. So it's my own choice. Choices you made, they either promote you or they demote you. So when you go to jail 1, you go to jail 2, you go to jail 3, still you don't think something wrong with you. You think it's the government that doing it. You think it's police putting you over. Police put me over. I'm gonna stay calm, keep my hand on the steering, and not move. What hello man, hello sir, or hello ma'am. How can I help you, officer? He gonna tell you what happened and say, oh, I'm sorry. I didn't knew that was happening. I'm sorry. Maybe I was driving fast, but because sometimes you can be speeding and you don't know. Because this is America. Your mind on something else and you don't know that you are going fast. So tell the officer, I'm very sorry, officer. I didn't mean to do that. My mind on so much, even if you're minor or something. You know, you don't, it's not like a lie, but sometimes your mind can be on something and you don't even know it. You just tell the officer, oh, I'm very sorry, officer. I know you have to do your job, but my mind was on something else. That's why I'm very sorry to, you know, take you from out of your way where you were going. I'm very sorry, but my mind was not on it. He's a human being. Even if he races, he could have said, damn, the other nigga, not even the one that were approaching. You know, you pass. You go, they're gonna give you a warning or they give you a ticket, you go buy your business. Ticket is what we sell to get, I mean, it's something that we have to get in the United States that we get most of the time. I said I got one speeding ticket, the 20-something year I've been in this country, one speeding ticket, that's all I got. I don't know if I was speeding, but I was not even thinking when I was driving that day because I just traveled from Africa and I was tired. But I promised my friend I'm going to take us somewhere and we were going there. But I was tired. So I didn't fall with the officer. I got a ticket, go by my way, pay, and was out. All right. So my thing is that if we're going to be banking on slavery, the slavery country now, the slavery state now is the Democrat-run city. That tells you your son, if my son commit a crime, I'm not going to back him up. It's not how society work. If my son commit a crime, he going to pay for his crime. But if he didn't, I'm going to support him throughout the way until he's not guilty. But if your son commit crime and you're standing before people, like, for example, I'll be watching this paternity, you know, court, and the parent will come with the daughter. And the daughter will be so disrespectful to the guy, mother or the aunt or the grandmother. Being disrespectful to those people will not give you the way for the man to marry you. He will marry you, but he got to disown his grandmother, his aunt, his mom, or somebody. And that's not going to be nice for you. So, and then the mother will stand there and say, my daughter not being this, my daughter not being that. But your daughter went and opened her legs to 4, 5 men at the same time. You don't do that. We all have our back then life that take us through things that we're not proud of. I understand that. I've been through it myself. I'm not perfect, but it comes a time that you have to grow up. So I figure that Democrat Party is still working hard to keep black people down. And black people are the smartest people on planet Earth that you can be. You're smart, just like white men. The reason why when some of us say we need more black baby, because look how black society is going. What do you think gonna happen? Look at South Africa. South Africa used to be the richest side of Africa. But look what happening. White people moving out, black people taking up, they no longer have a mall. Black people root the whole mall. They loot everything in the place. So how is it that when you have people that can keep you, when you have a mother that can keep you safe, that can keep you smart, that can keep you making right choices, you don't want to drive that your mother away. You know when you drive your mother away, that keeping you straight, that keeping you to be better or be better man or better woman. You know that when you drive the people away, your life is over. And then when you're dropping them out, what's creeping? The one that don't care about you, that pretend to care about you, creeping. So Republican Party, as I came to do my own research, was not for white man control. So all the white people, I'm not saying they don't have the far right, they do. But everybody, just how Democrat have the far left, we have a far right. But why is it everybody on Democrat going far left? Why is it everybody in the Democrat Party going far left? I'm leaning conservative, but I'm not leaning far left. I mean far right. I know what is right and what is wrong. So if I see somebody on the conservative side that do something wrong, we all get on that person. But why is it you don't do the same? Why is it you have to invite Fanny with it to some church? You know, these things, they're not church anyway. They just club that pretend to be church. Why you can invite a kind of woman that destroy another woman home? She destroyed this lady home. Black woman, you destroy black people businesses. Black men, you destroy black woman businesses. You go and loot it and burn it down. You go into people businesses and root their business and take things that don't belong to you and you don't pay. And you expect society to be blessed. God don't bless you if your hand is dirty. You know what a dirty hand is? It's taking people things that don't belong to you and you don't pay when you know you need to pay for them. You go, you take that piece of bread, you don't pay for it, you're going to pay for it for the rest of your life. Which means calamity after calamity will be hitting you left and right. Because when God takes his back to you, your life is over. If you don't take your life, you're going to be praying for God to take your life. Because your life will be over. Because you kept doing things like they're taking something. You go in the store, you grab a candy and eat it. Keep the paper. That when you get to the counter, you scan that paper and pay for it. That's how society works. But if you want society to be what it becoming, so we all should just sit back and let America go down the drain. It's not going to happen. This is what I'm voting Democrat this year, 2024. I'm voting Democrat. I'm voting Trump because everybody, Trump not a Christian. To me, he's not a Christian because I'm holding it. So to me, I feel if you're not holding it, you're not Christian. But he's everybody Christian. So this is the reason why I'm holding it and I'm going to vote this year. Because I don't like the way the country going. I know God will save us, but who making the law? Politicians. Who making the law? Politicians. Heaven not making the law. They're not even using the scripture anymore. They're denouncing the scripture. They're taking scripture. They're putting transgender. So I need all of this thing to be out. For them to be out, I had to vote Trump. That's mine. What are you doing, black people? Vote Trump. 2024. Sorry for saying that. I know First Church. I know you're not going to hate me. You're going to pray for me. Because I know that's what First Church do. Pray for me. I'm not losing it. I still have it. But I'm looking at the other side of that not Christian. What's that side is going? Destroying everything that's supposed to become Christian. So the same way we didn't fight against the vaccine. I know we're not supposed to fight against it, but somebody who's supposed to make the law, I want them to be able to make the law accordingly. So even if that causing deporting Liberian that not American that live in the country illegally, that's fine by me. If you come by visa, visiting visa, and you don't have the privilege to get married or have the privilege to stay, they send you back and you can find a way to come back. That's what the law says. If you hate me for that, that's fine. But that's how it's supposed to be. So, peace.